Hey team, so today I want to share with you real briefly 2 things that you can expect in the year 2020 out of Westside Worship. So with that being said, let's get to it. The first thing that you can expect in 2020 is that we are going to be experimenting a little bit. So we're going to be trying some new things. We're going to be doing some new things. There's going to be possibly new areas where you can get involved in this area of worship. Sometimes when you hear the word experimentation, it doesn't really come off so great. But I want to take a second and assure you that we're not going to experiment for the sake of experimentation. Instead, we're going to experiment because we have a duty as talented musicians and singers and creative people to be able to glorify Him to the best of our ability and love on His people with everything that we have. So we're going to experiment a ton, but that doesn't mean that we're going to do it just for the sake of it. We're going to do it in a way that will bring much glory to His name and will love His people and grow us as a team of people who create in this church. So the second thing that we're going to do here in 2020 is we're going to fail a ton. That kind of goes with the territory of when you experiment a lot. And we want to just make sure that that's okay. So one thing that I just want us to own in Westside Worship is this, and adopt, is this culture of being okay with failing when you experiment. There's a great quote that we all know, and sometimes we just don't really own. That is, failure is often the best teacher. Thomas E. Edison said it fantastic when he was creating the light bulb. He said, "I did not fail. I found out 10,000 ways how not to do it." As we keep experimenting here and we try to use our creative talents and abilities to create new things in this church and breathe life into this ministry, we're going to discover a ton of ways how not to do it. I desperately want us as a team to own this mentality that failure is okay. Failure can teach us to do better. Failure shows us how not to do something that we're striving for. And we're going to try our best to do it right the first time, but simply we're not going to succeed most of the time with that. But it doesn't mean that we're going to stop trying. So there you have it. We have 2 things that we're focusing on. We're going to experiment a ton, and we are going to figure out a ton of ways how not to do it. The last thing that I want to say to you is thank you. Thank you for 2019 and wrapping your arms around me and my wife and our kids as we came here into this new family. You guys have just invested so much in us, and I just want to do that to you this year in any way that I can. One of the ways I want and desire to do this is for you to just share questions that I can answer, either in videos like this, in person, however it fits best. But I just want to open that door wide so that this year we can just build our relationship together and just serve together so much greater because of it. So thank you so much, and here is to 2020.